Momentum maxed. Flag secure. Enemy UAV above. Taking the flag. Get the next flag.
Hey, what's up guys, this is 9 Lives coming at you with another video, and today you're watching a 78 kill sniper gameplay on Detroit in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. So I'm using two sniper rifles here. I'm using the Morse, which is what you're seeing now, and I'm also overkilling an Atlas, so I'm using the overkill wildcard to use the Morse and the Atlas at the same time. Coming up right here is a quad feed. Check this out, it's actually split, but whatever. Right there, split quad feed, and I get a supply drop, nice. This was recorded on the 5th, so 2 days after the game came out. It's currently the highest scoring game I have in Advanced Warfare. As I'm recording this, I'm ranked 18th in the world for this game mode, Momentum. I love this game mode. It was in World at War and Call of Duty 3 with the name War, and they just renamed it to Momentum for Advanced Warfare. It's probably the best game mode that I've ever played in my life, and I was always pushing for this game mode to come back. Like the last couple years I'd made multiple videos about it saying why this needs to come back in great detail. It's definitely the best game mode. And what makes it so great is that there's only ever one active objective on the map at a time. It really ties everything all together and makes a central point for all the action to happen. It's something that Call of Duty Ghosts really needed, because in Call of Duty Ghosts, as you all know, the maps were pretty big. Everybody felt like the maps were probably too big, and everybody just kind of wandered around all over the place. There was no sense of direction, and Momentum, where there's only one objective on the map at a time, it ties everything together, makes everybody head over to the same location to have a fast-paced gunfight, and when they die they respawn and come back to that same location. It's super fast-paced. The only criticism I have about Momentum is I feel like they really messed up with the spawns. The spawns are more like Demolition than anything else, and if you guys are familiar with Demolition spawns, basically they never flip. So in Momentum, if you really wanted to, you could stand right on top of an enemy spawn and just knife them in the back as they spawn in. I have no idea why they would implement this type of spawn system. I've seen people abuse it multiple times now, and this type of spawn system is extremely prone to spawn killing. Like, I don't know how the developers couldn't see that. But anyways, here comes a quad feed with the Atlas. One kill, and I actually reload, but then I get 3 more. Let's see, 2, 3, 4. And then I boost forward, get 1 more kill with the Atlas, and then a kill with the Morse. Check this out, 1 more kill with the Atlas. Here comes the Morse. There we go. Pretty nice play. That was my first ever quad feed in this game. I've hit quite a few since then, but as I mentioned earlier, this was recorded on the 5th, so it's been about a week since then, and naturally I've hit a few clips in the meantime. So this has been a pretty nice game so far. There was that split quad feed just to start off the game, then a second ago there was that solid quad feed with 2 kills afterwards, and coming up at about mid-game, in a couple minutes here, there's going to be another really nice play, and I'll point that out when it happens. But this is a pretty nice game, especially considering that I end up with 78 kills at the end of it, all while sniping. And oh, by the way, I'm only using a UAV as my kill streak. I'm not using any lethal kill streak. So yeah, let's get into the next topic. So what I wanted to talk about is I'm pretty in tune with what the community is feeling about the game. I mean, I read tons of Call of Duty related forums, I read the comment sections of YouTube videos, I watch other people's YouTube videos, and I'm beginning to notice that over the last few days, people have started to question, well, not just anybody, but specifically non-snipers have started to question if the sniper rifles in this game are balanced. And it's kind of frustrating because it seems like every year, no matter what, no matter how the snipers are, people who don't snipe are always going to get frustrated when they get sniped. And I mean, it's natural because the sniper should be the natural enemy of an SMG user or an assault rifle user, because you can kill them with a sniper rifle outside of their effective range, because the sniper obviously works at longer ranges than an assault rifle or an SMG does, or at least it's supposed to. But every year, the developers listen to these people complaining about the sniper rifles no matter what, no matter how hard it is to snipe. They'll always listen to the SMG users and assault rifle users because they're there in bigger numbers, there's more of them. and the snipers end up getting nerfed. The snipers got nerfed multiple times in Call of Duty Ghosts. They made it so initially you could snipe with a silencer on your sniper rifle, and then they took away that ability. You couldn't really snipe with a silencer anymore. It would be 2 or 3 shot kills. They made it so that the scope in speed took longer. They made it so that there was a longer time between shots, the bolt pullback speed. And if you go back another year to Black Ops 2, they nerfed the snipers in that game as well. So about 7 or 8 months into the game, they decided to nerf the bolt pullback speed on the ballista and the DSR, which it seems so crazy to me because I don't think it's even about balance. I don't think it's even about fairness. It's just about people complaining about the weapons because they're getting sniped because snipers are the natural enemies of SMG users and assault rifle users. By the way, this is the clip that I was talking about. 2, 3, 4 kills with the Morse, 5 kills with the Morse, and I'm gonna jump around, kill a few more people here. Find a guy coming out of the garage. 6 kills with the Morse, jump up on top of this building. That guy should have died, but he got killed before I shot him. Let's see, 7 kills with the Morse, 8 kills with the Morse, jumping backwards in the air with the exosuit. Switch to the Atlas, 9 kills, 10 kills. I thought that was a pretty crazy play. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, be sure to leave a like. It only takes 2 seconds to hit that like button, and I really appreciate it. It helps me grow. And if you're not subscribed to me, make sure you subscribe if you want to see my future videos and more clips like this, hopefully. So anyways, back to the sniping balancing point. Basically all I'm trying to say is I don't think that they should nerf the sniper rifles this year. I mean, I really don't think that snipers ever deserve to get nerfed. That's what the developers considered to be balanced sniper rifles when the game first comes out. Then their opinion gets swayed by the community complaining about the snipers. And it's not about balance, it's just about what people are annoyed by. And people are always going to be annoyed by the snipers no matter what. The only time that people aren't annoyed by the snipers is when they completely abandon a game. Like in Call of Duty Ghosts, the snipers basically completely abandoned Call of Duty Ghosts and went back to play Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2 and previous Call of Duty games because the snipers were just nerfed so bad in Call of Duty Ghosts. And I think that also contributes to why people are starting to complain a little bit about the snipers in Advanced Warfare, because back in Call of Duty Ghosts, like for about the second half of the game's life cycle, it was very rare to see a sniper playing that game because they all went back to play previous CODs. Now, I think why people are seeing so many snipers in Advanced Warfare is because they didn't realize how many people were playing the previous Call of Duty games, all the snipers that went back, and now all the snipers are back on the new Call of Duty game, Advanced Warfare, playing that because the sniping is, I mean, it's okay. It's pretty challenging. I mean, it's pretty freaking hard to snipe people who are jumping around with exosuits all over the place, but it is fun, and I think that's why people are noticing quite a few snipers on Advanced Warfare right now. And I hope that the snipers continue to play Advanced Warfare, because we really shouldn't have our weapon nerfed to the point that we don't want to play the game anymore. That's not a solution. That's not solving a weapon balance issue. That's just kicking off a bunch of players who make the game challenging for another group of players. That's not weapon balance at all. That would be like completely destroying the shotguns in a Call of Duty game because the snipers were inconvenienced by shotgun users. And obviously, like, it's hard to compete against a shotgun in a close quarter situation. The shotgun is going to win 99% of the time, but that doesn't mean that we need to nerf the shotguns. Shotguns are some of the hardest weapons to use in the whole game, and they always have been. It's extremely hard to do well with a shotgun compared to other weapons. You have to be very strategic using a shotgun. It's very similar to how a sniper compares to an assault rifle or an SMG. So if anybody's important and watching this, don't nerf the sniper rifles in Advanced Warfare. If the weapons are going to be rebalanced, and I think they probably will be pretty soon, I think a patch is going to come out to rebalance the weapons because everybody is complaining about the BAL assault rifle. It's the only assault rifle that people are really using. There's 3 popular assault rifles, but the BAL is significantly the most popular, and I know the pro players specifically, like the MLG Call of Duty players, are really complaining about the BAL, so I think something probably will be done pretty soon. But I mean, sure, I guess that makes sense. I don't really use the assault rifle, so I don't really have a really strong opinion on that, but weapon balancing should be done based on fairness, not by making something more convenient for a group of people, not for an emotional reason with people getting pissed off at snipers or certain weapons or whatever. I mean, there's annoying weapons and then there's overpowered weapons. So for example, something like the crossbow is pretty annoying to get killed by because, I mean, it's kind of a screwing around type weapon and nobody really likes to be killed by the crossbow, but it's definitely not overpowered. The crossbow is extremely difficult to use. And I mean, I can give examples like this all day, but maybe I've went overboard with this video because nothing has really happened yet, but you have to consider the context here. So the context being the The last 2 Call of Duty games, we've seen significant nerfs to the sniper rifles. In Black Ops 2 and Call of Duty Ghosts, patches went out to nerf the sniper rifles significantly. And it happened before that too. Even in Black Ops 1, there was a crazy nerf to the sniper rifles. But I'm starting to see on Call of Duty forums and in the comment sections of videos and in other YouTubers' videos who are like anti-sniping, the same kind of feedback to the developers about weapon balance that we've seen before sniper nerfs in the past. And I guess this is me trying to push back a little bit, you know, preemptively, because I mean, if it's all one-sided and the developers see like people are just complaining about the snipers and nobody's fighting back the other way, then the snipers get nerfed, or at least that's how it works in my head. I mean, it seems like every year there's complaints about the snipers and then the snipers get nerfed. So my logic is maybe if I try and push back the other way, you know, we won't see sniper nerfs, because it seems like weapon balance is completely based on community feedback, which is ridiculous. I mean, weapon balance should be based on fairness. Right now, I feel like the game is pretty well balanced. Besides, like I said, I haven't really experienced the assault rifles that much because basically all I do is snipe. But when weapon balancing is based on community feedback, it gets really crazy and really stupid. I really find that people tend to voice emotional opinions rather than logical opinions. And when that's transferred into weapon balance, it makes a ridiculous game. And I mean, that's why all the snipers quit playing Ghosts and went back to Black Ops 2 and previous CODs, because the balancing was just done so poorly by the time the community got their hands on it. So I don't know. I mean, Sledgehammer is doing a great job at listening to the community, I will say that. Like, the fact that the momentum game mode is back in the game is absolutely fantastic, and so many people have been asking for momentum. Like, it wasn't just me. I did make quite a few videos about momentum and why it needs to be back in Call of Duty, like how I was mentioning earlier, how it ties everything together, makes one focal point, and makes the game more fast-paced, which is what Call of Duty is really about. Call of Duty is the fast-paced first-person shooter. It's not like Battlefield, where it's a little bit more slow and strategic, like over time, making moves and all that. Call of Duty is fast, chaotic, and all that, and momentum, or the war game mode, is really good at creating that kind of environment. So anyways, lots of YouTubers were making videos about wanting the momentum game mode back. I know, like White Boy 7th Street, Wings of Redemption back in the day. Right now, like, I don't think his videos are that popular anymore. Back in the day, I used to actually watch his videos like a couple years ago, probably like 2 or 3 years ago, and I remember he made a video about it. I know Cross made a video about it. Anyways, this is a great game mode, and I really thank Sledgehammer for bringing this back in the game. It's amazing, and a lot of the stuff that they did with this game is crazy. Like, the amount of customization, the weapons, like the loot drops, or what are they called? The supply drops are amazing. I love it, except I still don't have a better version of the Morse. I'm using, even to this day, a week after launch, I'm still using the default version of the Morse. And it kind of sucks seeing other people using like the Morse Quick Bolt and the Morse Doctor, which are like way better. But anyways, I think they did a really good job with this game. It's just, I'm hoping that they don't do anything stupid with the sniper rifles. And I hope you guys appreciate me like trying to voice the opinions of snipers, because I know, like, if you guys are snipers, you probably think that it's really stupid when they do these emotional kind of nerfs, because people don't like getting killed by snipers, even if it's not based on fair weapon balance. So hopefully you guys appreciate like me trying to voice the opinion of all of us. And I know I've done this quite a few times in the past about Call of Duty Ghosts specifically, and I probably made a lot of the same points, but I mean, they're all relevant, and it's going to be directed towards a different developer, obviously Sledgehammer this time. And hopefully we don't get some stupid, crazy sniper nerfs this year, because I'm having a lot of fun playing this game right now, and I don't want anything to change. And I think everybody's really having fun with this game. The number one complaint I'm seeing is just lag, which I'm sure will be fixed pretty soon. But other than that, like, I don't want to. I hope these people complaining about the snipers in this game begin to slow down, or at least they don't catch on crazy, because I'm starting to see it and it's worrying me a little bit, because this is like deja vu of what happened last year and the year before. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to continue posting videos like this and other stuff. My next video, honestly, will probably be a quickscoping tutorial and a class setup and stuff like that. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon with a new video. 78 kills in momentum on the second day the game came out with the sniper rifle, using the Morse and the Atlas. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon with a new video. Peace.